Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I have a very special surprise for you today. We have a brand new end screen song, and it's a song I'm going to use in my streams as well. And it was made by an awesome person called Jonathan Ong. He's a streamer on Twitch, and I'm going to try to put his information in the in the whatchamacallit, in the description of the video. He does custom music, so if you're a streamer or you need music, he can compose. He's a doctor of music, and I love watching his streams because, man, he does this like looping technique with millions of different instruments. He is so darn good. I have never seen anybody do that kind of technique better than he does. So I'd love to recommend him. Again, he actually created this song that is my new end screen song. Oh dear, my God, what have I done here? He created it during his stream. And so I hope you enjoy it. I really, really love this song. It's gorgeous. And again, you can find his link to his the original the video of the song. You can watch him play the instruments. He does a lot of keyboard and pianos and stuff, as well as a flute and other instruments. So check it out. And I hope you really like it. Let me know what you think of the song. I really love it. I chose to have only the symphonic version for my channel, but he does actually go into like electric guitar and other stuff. It's really cool. So anyway, yeah. And he's great. He's actually a streamer that I regularly watch because I really love his content so much. It's great. Okay, let's collect this stuff. And why don't I hear the game? I feel like it's not making any sound. Why is the game not making any sound? Like, it's literally not making sound. It's not like I can't hear the walking or anything. I may have to restart the game. Hold on a second. Oh, wait. I hear the music, but like... We have game effects, walking sound, yes. I don't hear it for whatever reason. That's really strange to me. All right, well, what about placing stuff? Okay, I hear the placing stuff. Okay, that's hearable-ish. It's quiet, but hearable. Huh, I don't know. Weird. But anyway, I'm so excited about this. This has been like in the plans for quite some time, so it's really cool. But I love the way he puts the instruments together. And this is his original tune that he created just from the ethers. It's fantastic. And so he, oh dear, brain work. What am I going to say? Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, I forgot. Oh dear. But yeah, the looping technique. Yeah, he gets it on a looper and he adds one instrument at a time, and he can build up a whole symphony. It takes a long time, but he can build up the entire song. So the version that I have used, oh my God, I've done this, haven't I? The version that I have used is the very beginning piano intro, and I might change it over time. We'll see, because there are, obviously I have the version also where he is playing. Oh, I forgot to go shopping for those. Okay, let's go shopping again. So, I could have used the end of this looping technique where there are many instruments added. I forgot to count how many. I probably should have, but there are several, more than 5. More than 10, I think. It's a lot. But like every time he loops, he adds a new thing, and it changes the song, and it's like just absolutely incredibly cool to listen to and watch. It's really intense. And what he usually does is he does like cover songs and stuff. So you can request a cover song. Oh, I did buy some. Good. You can request a cover song to be played. There are bids for that during his stream. Or you can request something that's like completely unique, like this song is, and I just love it so much. So anyway, Let me know what you think about it, because I am curious. I know everybody's taste in music is going to be very different. So if you don't like it, that's okay. I don't have to agree with everything everybody says. It's part of the world we live in, that we have this kind of ability to have different opinions, and it feels good. It's pretty cool. Okay, so right. Okay, so steel was going to come from here, I think. I think that's what was going to happen here. So this goes in there, and this needs to be a second one. I feel like this sound is quiet. Is it quieter? It feels like it's too quiet. It's too quiet on the Western Front. Let's see. Sound, settings, sounds. Is this... I think it's game effects. I could just turn the whole thing up to like 8. Oh my god, so loud! Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what it sounds like. It is quite quiet at the moment, though. Okay, so this belt is going to come in here, and this is going to be more of the iron. Iron. Yep, we're going to get some iron over here for making steel. Super good stuff, steel. It's going to help us in the future. We're going to go ahead and leave. Do we actually need anything from tech right now? We could get heavy armor. Okay, that's fine. Gun turrets are... I guess they're useful. We could try killing some biters. I want to show you how to do a thing called turret creep, which I am fairly certain that people on the Switch are not going to be able to do. We'll have to see about that, I guess. Let's do lab research speed, and then we'll take military science packs. Those are needed for stuff like power armor, energy, shields. Wait, where's the power armor? Spidertron is needed. That's a good stuff. Power armor Mark II is also under military, so we kind of have to do the military. Oh my god, trains! Yes! Haha! Oh, sorry. That was a little bit too exuberant. We apologize for the inconvenience. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh yes, but trains are one of my favorite things. So yes, we are going to do trains. I love them to bits, and I'm very excited. And we are going to use proper train terminology, because I happen to know, and you do too, through my videos, we happen to know a real train engineer who also is a regular engineer as well. And he has been educating me on proper things about trains, proper names for things. Like, we don't call it a parking lot, we call it a shunting yard, because that's what it sounds like in real land speak, not gamer speak, where people have made up really stupid like names, like a stacker. Do you really stacks the trains on top of each other? Where the heck do people come up with this silliness? So we're going to use real terms in this series because it's important. I think it's important to actually learn about the real world instead of making up silly things that make absolutely zero sense. So anyway, we're going to do that. And we're going to get some more miners, because it looks like we are kind of out of those as well. So let's go and get some. Take our little sidewalk. This is pretty great to have this sidewalk. What else do we need? It looks like we're good on everything except for, let's grab some more power poles. Those are never going to go out of style. Oh my god, well, they might actually, having 200 of them. Oh dear. All right, so yeah, let's and we can also get rid of, let's get rid of this copper ore. I don't know where this stuff comes from, honestly. I just like, where? Okay, go away coal and stone. I don't think we have any, well, we do have stone nearby, actually. We could get rid of that as well. Let's take the assembly machines and those, and we can also recycle the assembly machines we have, because we're not going to ever go back to regular assembly machine or assembly machines 1. We are always going to use 2s until we can get 3s, and then we just progress upward from there. Okay, we have this. Go in there, please. That's fine. And that's pretty much it. We could widen out this sidewalk, it might be okay to do so, actually, especially when we're getting into the main bus area. And I think that would be okay to do. We have plenty right now, so let's see. If we do something like this looks nice. This looks like a very generous sort of amount of sidewalking here. So let's go ahead and just take this downward. Use up all those bricks in our inventory. Nice. Also, we are doing the middle section here, so let's do that. This was a 3 width kind of thing. This one has a funny sound effect. I don't know if you can even hear that. It's quite quiet. How many bricks do we have left? Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, one too big. Again, numpad plus minus to adjust the size of that. Boom. Done. Okay, so that's bricks for days. That's sidewalk for days. Holy crap. Really good stuff there. Oh, I should have been taking a belt with me. Some kind of belt. All right, I'm going to turn the sound up again. I feel like it's really quiet. Turn up to 12. Oh my god. 12. What am I doing? It's going to blast everybody's ears out. That sounds better to me. But I can't test how it sounds to you unless I exit the game. So, that's not ideal. Okay, this needs to be properly power pulled. So let's do that. Okay, that's a good one. We can drag it over there and then click and go down. Nice. So, yeah, having these power poles is good. Let's see, let's go up here then and connect it vertically here to the other thing. The other one that's already connected to the main base. Oh, and we forgot a tiny little belt there. Okay, good. So this is gonna work if we connect everything. What did we miss here? Oh, this is in the wrong spot. Okay, why? Of course, that sounds great. And now what? Wait, it didn't connect. Okay, now it's connected. Why are these not connected, though? Oh, because of course, this one decided that it feels better being over there. No. All right, let's make some wire. I am really disappointed that the game kind of works this way. I don't feel like that it should. Why should it follow the blueprint power lines? I don't get that at all. These are connected. This one is not. Okay. Another one unconnected here. We're running out of copper, which is definitely not ideal here. Are we good? Yes, we are good. Okay, so we can actually get some stuff going on down there. So, we have some stuff. We have some production. We wanted to buy miners. We bought some at the store. So let's go up and look at the mining situation here. We are looking to make, to have, let's see, this line is 10, and then this is where we start here. 10 and 18 is 28, so we only need 2 more, technically, on this. I think I'm going to move some of these in a different way. 1, 2, let's just move these in a different way, okay? Because I want to make sure that we get equal amounts of stuff and things. All right, let's go to regular power poles now. We call these are the medium power poles, by the way, which are the regular ones because they will be the regular. Okay. These guys, all right, so we had what? These are the 18, so we need 12 here. That's 10, that's 12. Okay, so here is where we're going to reverse this belt. You can drag it over the top to get another thingy going here. And we're just going to take this next line this way because we're going to need so much iron. It is definitely worth just placing all these miners down to get stuff. Things. Okay, whoops. All right, boom. Nice. And these go that side. And these... Oh, whoops. Ah, they're on the wrong alignment because we failed to leave room for power poles. So we will do that right now. Let's remove that one. Actually, I could put these here. I think that's a better spot. Very good. So now these guys, I think we're going to just lane balance these real quick. Rotate and go this way, that way, and here. Okay, and these go this way. So I don't even know if we need to lane balance them because there's probably not enough miners to fill this column of stuff. So let's take this line this way. This is going to be another just regular iron line. Okay. Actually, should we do this thing? We should actually go up instead. There we go. Okay, and go across. And across. Oh, no, 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 no. Please. Behave thing. Behave. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go into this thingy. So we're building a bit big. A bit big. But this is going to power our boutiques that we're going to come up with. Now, I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to build a boutique. Because you don't have to use the blueprints that I have provided. You can basically make your own. And that starts off with making an assembly. And I want to show you how to make an assembly. We have done a little bit of that already with our initial kinds of production lines that we've done. But the boutiques are kind of different because we want to start off with making some of the mall components that we need. Oh my gosh, we're done with railways already? Nice. So then we're gonna go along the railway line, do automated rail transport, and then we have rail signals. I love rail signals. They're so good. All right, lab research speed 3 now needs blue stuff, which we do not have. We're gonna get there soon. Gates, no. Automobilism, you can. I find the car horrendous to drive. I hate it so much. You keep hitting stuff in the world like dead trees, more enemies, that kind of thing. Some people like it because they think it's faster. I feel like it's much slower than walking because like I keep hitting stuff and gotta back up, go back again, and it doesn't work. Okay, concrete we need, yes. And then we can do other things after. Do we need anything? This is artillery and tanks. I guess we can research it. It'll be fine. I'll show you what it is, at least, and you can decide if you like to use it, because some people like it. I don't know. It's, you know, everybody has their preferences. So let's go. All right, now, now we're doing inserters. Woohoo. I would be terrible at speedrunning. I've been asked to do speedruns, and I'm like, ugh, no, go away. Please don't talk to me about speedruns. Scary. It's so scary. Now, I think what we should do here, because the power poles are not aligning in our favor, there are two things we can do. Now, we can either just replace the ones on the blueprint with power poles that, like the iron medium power poles. I think that would work, but what I want to do is actually remove the ones we have just in case it decides to copy the connections, even though it's not the same power pole. So let's do a thing where let's not worry about ghosts here anymore. Let's go ahead and just choose a filter of little power poles, okay? And what we'll do is just do the entire area and remove them. Right, and these guys, since they're existing, I'm just going to go and shift-click the X's so it doesn't place them down. Now, the game is really smart. So you see how much area a medium power pole covers? It's massive. What we want to do is we're just going to put it in the first place where we can, you know, cover a lot of different things. And we're just going to walk. And the game automatically places the poles where they're needed, which is kind of crazy cool. And then here, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and just put them in the same spots. But we can also just click drag on the way back, and it's going to put them also in good spots where they're needed. And these are going to cover this edge over here. So then the next one can kind of go in this area, like right here. So we're going to save on power poles by doing this. All right, so now we have 2 iron smelting stations running. We also have 1 copper. And then we have, oh, what's going on here? Why are we, oh, this is interesting. Did we run out of inserters or something? Or did we just forget to put them down? I think I had a derp moment here, and I think I must have forgotten to put them down or something. Probably got distracted by power poles, I would guess. Anyway, oh, that works well. The sort of U shape of doing this. There's many ways to do the speedrunning technique. I actually learned part of the speedrunning technique to do the 8-hour achievement. I've done that solo, which I'm really proud of. Without, you know, having all of the spreadsheets that the speedrunners have. I did it in, I think it was like 7 hours. It wasn't even close. It was good. It was good. Okay, so 131 power poles is what I have. I'll take all. And I'm going to take the inserters. Let's see, how many? I want to make a whole, like, 2 stacks. We're going to steal them from Green Science as well. That's quite a nice thing to do. And belts. I think we can definitely use some more belts. Actually, just take them all. There's nobody here that I have to share with, so it's fine. Also, I am very excited. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to wait until things are settled and sorted and all the things. But expect more Factorio on my channel, a modded series, soon. Very soon. Now then, what I want to show you is how to make an assembly line. And we're going to just make it temporary. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to make green circuits first because we need green circuits. And what we have here is a nice little line that's making them. We have copper on one side, and then we have iron on the other side, and then green circuits are output to that same belt that the iron is coming in on. We're going to make this en masse, like big production. So let's do that. We have a blueprint for this in my blueprint folder, and it's called Green Circuits. It's right here. Now, I haven't labeled it as the other blueprints because it's quite simple. But you do notice that it has, oh, and I forgot to rename it. Oh, it should be called Green Circuit Snap. Okay, it's fine. But I have put instructions in the thing. Hold shift and click and drag across the world. Oh, and I have put instructions. Outer belts are for copper plates, like all these 3. But you only need all 3 if you're building humongous, right? The inner belts next to the machines, that's these guys. Those are for iron plates. But this can be extended quite significantly, right? So we're just going to take this and... why is this snapping the wrong way? Oh, dear. Did I forget to click the right button? Should be relative. Click the right button on here. I'll try to make a new blueprint copy here shortly. But anyway, so click this and you can put it anywhere you want. So what you want to do is align the outside belts going away from the bus. Okay. I always like to leave plenty of room because you never know when you're going to need a belt to go through here. So I usually like leave 3 spaces. So let's put this here. And then we're going to hold shift and click and drag. Okay. You ready? So we're going to, oh, thank you, autosave. Okay. Hold shift, click and drag. Okay. Let's do that many. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sure. Let's do that. Have we made grenades yet, by the way? Do we have them? Yeah, we have grenades. Have we made any? I feel like we need grenades right now. They go here. So we need to plop. I guess we can either replop the blueprint. We could. There it is. Yes, that's our starter base. There we go. Wait, why is it not plopping in? Shift, click. Oh, control click. There it goes. There we go. So now grenades are going to get made. We need grenades because these green monstrosities, those are the true enemy. Look how beautiful they are. I mean, they're monstrosities. We have to say that because they're the enemy, but they're beautiful. Yes. Terrible monsters, right? Anyway. Terrible monsters. We have to kill them. It is our imperative as the Factorio engineer. Actually, I didn't realize there's lore to this game. If you play the tutorial, the engineer actually talks. And I'm like, ooh, interesting. Okay. And he's called the engineer. This is the engineer. Very nice. Okay. So let's go. Let's see. We have how many? There's 2. That seems insufficient. That's not good. Ah, because we're not getting enough iron plates from that side. Oh, but what we can do here is upgrade the machine so it's a little bit faster. We can also handcraft some grenades. I think will also be good. Okay, because we're going to need a lot of them. We're going to need a lot of these darn grenades. Oh dear, oh dear. So, yeah, handcrafting grenades is lowest of the low, I have to say, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, there we go. And let's get this one going on here. Oh, we don't have power. All right, let's make that power happen with that. Nope, we can't. It's fine. That one will work. Okay, so if you see anything unpowered, just make sure that you put a power pole there. And we now have 2 machines making grenades, which is fabulous. We have 13 altogether. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it's okay. We can go and grab some coal from the coal lines here. But I'm really happy we have trains because we're going to need them. We're already running out of resources here. We certainly don't have enough throughput. So, yep, yarp. Oops, excuse me. Let's put those in the machines. You can always recycle as you're walking by. Just toss stuff in the machines. Make your life easier. Clean out your inventory without having a bunch of dump boxes all over the place. Okay, so it is now time to go to battle against the trees. The trees are our enemies. So you hold a grenade in your hand, and then you toss it. Okay, there. We have killed the monstrosities. This is great. I really don't know the range on the grenades, but we seem to be doing pretty good. I feel like this is like knowledge gained in the long distant past when I used to play Factorio with these enemies all over it. And, God, what a pain in the socks it was back then. Now we have things like nanobots on PC, and I love those. Be careful if you cut the trees, be careful that you don't delete the blueprint or just replop the blah, 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 blah. Okay, apparently we can't talk today. Replop the blueprint on top of it again. It's very easy to delete the ghosts underneath. Okay, that's taking care of a lot of the monstrosities. This is good. Really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make the most efficient setup of this for now. And you don't need all 3 belts, you just need 1. These guys are just gonna be continuous over here. Okay, and then we're gonna put in regular power poles because we got them. Put in these. And later when you get bots, your life is going to be so much better. I still think like the road to bots is way too long in this game. I feel like the point of building a factory is building a factory. It's not, you know, micromanaging your mouse clicks so that you have to place every single thing. But, yeah. I just enjoy the facility of building a factory. All right, so we have fast inserters here. I think we need many more. And these actually do require fast inserters as opposed to regular ones. That's why I put them in the blueprint. So, because they are actually needed. Okay, so out, out, in. We'll just make one side of this array for now. Oh, 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 there's an enemy. Okay, good. Okay, in, night. Nope. Okay, I ran out. I ran out. I'll just make the rest, shift-clicking that to make the rest. Oh, we're still making grenades. All right, let's stop the grenades for now. I can make those after. We'll just shift click those now. All right, so let's focus on the belts while those are crafting then. So we need one input belt, okay? Now the thing with these input belts is, also we're not going to delete it if we make a mistake. With the input belts, they just carry the material up. So this is basically a mini bus. This line and these two lines are a mini bus for when your array gets so large you can't feed it with one belt anymore, okay? That's important to note because you don't have to put all of this in at once. Now this you do need to put in, okay? We have these little thingies that put the green circuits on both sides of the belt. And then, oops, no, autosave, you messed me up. Can you not do that, please? Hello? Oh, there we are. All right, those. We'll just put in the splitters first. It's easier, I think. And these will help it get all on the right track here. Okay, very good. We're working it. We're working it. I'll also talk about what's happening here. I think we should start up the array before I get into any deep discussion here. But let's go ahead and finish these inserters. And we'll get this thing finished. Now, you can make a much smaller version of this array, but keep in mind that the ratio here is 3 copper cable machines to 2 green circuit machines. And I want to talk about this before I start. Well, actually, we can get the materials flowing. That'll help you see what's going on. And then we'll actually talk about how this array works, because that's one of the misgivings I've had about, like, should I really do a blueprint folder? Because people may not learn how to build properly, you know? I worry about these things. Okay, I'm going to remove the rest of those power poles with our power pole deletion system here. And that way they will connect together, and now we have power. Hooray! Except for this area, which apparently I forgot to add a power pole to. There we go. All right, and so this array is going to be massive, and we need a lot of green circuits for the entire base. Now, what I usually do is I will hook up an entire belt to this array. With the copper, we're going to share for now. And the way you do this, okay, so there's reasons we have these gaps in between. I'll go ahead and fill this in so you can see what's going on here. What we typically do in a bus system, and this will change later, remember, as we get more materials, but what we want to do is split off of the bus. And that allows some materials to go to the current assembly line and some to go down and go to future assemblies. All right. So what's happening now is we have fast inserters feeding these copper wire machines. Okay. So one copper plate makes 2 copper cables in 1/2 of a second. Half of a second. Okay. And so each of these machines, so there's 3 here, and each of these 2 feed one, these 2 feed the other. That way it distributes the copper cables evenly. So these guys are getting the copper wire, copper cable, and they're also getting iron plates, and they are able to make the electronic circuits, or green circuits as I call them. Let's go ahead and connect this up. And make sure you keep your spacing correct. Okay, so this is a belt line that comes over here. Yes. Good. All right, and these 3 are going to continue down. We're going to go ahead and keep that one on the bus there. I want to go up, and I want to get the steel line. And I think the next line here is going to be, we're going to have 2 green circuit lines, I feel. Because we definitely need them. Man, it would be love to have a belt painter brush. Not a blueprint, but like a actual belt painting thing. Like, kind of like, you know, like concrete. Like, can we not just, oh, whoops. No, oh, whoops, that's my walkway. Whoopsies. Eh. So technically, we don't actually... Oh, I should have done that. That's dumb of me. I will fix it when we have robots. But these two lines, these belt lines here for green circuits, don't actually have to start until green circuits. So those are going to be erased. I'm going to go ahead and put those on the erase list here. We'll just do this because they are not needed. They are completely not needed. Those can go away. And when we get robots later, they'll just pick them up. I don't have the time or the patience to do it by hand. All right, so let's take these two lines. Okay, and we're going to delete this. The walkway can just go away at some point. That can be there. We can have a little bit of like what we call belt storage. Okay, so this one goes there, and this one goes there. Okay, so what's going to happen is these belts are going to fill up, and then the near belt, which is what we're going to take most of the materials off of, is going to be filling up with belt. And so we call it belt storage because we're just storing the items on the belt, effectively. They're going to be allowed to build up. So now, we're going to start off with one of... how do I want to do this? Let's see, what do we need here? Explosives? Yeah, that's good. Stronger explosives is actually good. Fluid handling is amazing. We need that for all of the chemical stuff we're going to do. Landfill is not needed. I never use it in a game, so I'm just kind of like, meh. We're going to also research some of these physical projectile things so that we can do some biter killing here shortly. Weapon shooting speed? Sure. Now, if you're in a bind... You always want to do projectile damage over shooting speed, because shooting speed is basically just using more of your resources, but this is giving your resources extra power punch to kill biters with. All right, so there we go. We have a small bus. This is kind of great. This is like really great. I'm really excited. So let's take these thingies down. I'm just kind of, you know, putting the belts. You don't actually have to put the belts unless you want to, because if there's nothing on the belt, then you can't take off of it. Like these two have nothing, and they're not connected to anything that has materials, so no. Anyway, the first thing we want to do is figure out what we need. Now, this is kind of how to build an assembly, and I'm going to build one that's quite simple, and then we can replace it with the blueprint, okay? So what we want to make is inserters. I'm going to show you how to build a basic inserter mall that's from scratch, because I want to teach you how to do this rather than just plopping a blueprint down. So a regular inserter needs iron plates, gears, and circuits. Now, gears are not on the bus, and I almost never put them on the bus because it feels easier to make them locally, and they... If you Google, or not Google, but if you use a calculator for a 1000 SPM base, they really don't comprise much of the total percentage of iron. So I almost never use gears on the bus. Anyway, let's see. The other inserters, we're going to make all of them that we have, except for the burners. We don't need those. These needs iron plates, gear wheels, and inserters. These needs iron plates, circuits, and inserters. And then we have fast inserters are needed for this one. So if you notice a commonality here, these two items need yellow inserters. So that means we could do a direct insertion of a thing between them. So I want to show you how to do that. So let's just go ahead and start off like around here or so. I usually like to leave a little bit of space. I usually like to have fluids coming down this side of the bus as well. So what we want to do, let's put down 3 inserters in a row. Put the middle one, which these other two need, next to it. Okay, so this one I usually make into the long-handed inserter. And this one, I'm actually going to move it a little bit. 1, 2, because we want to have a buffer between them. Okay, a tiny little buffer box. So what we're going to do is put, so these guys are going to connect to those and those. And we're going to just put a simple limit on this box. We're not going to do circuits right now. Or we could do circuits. Maybe we should. Let's do circuits. Let's take off the limit, and we're going to make some wires, okay? I usually use red wires by default just because they're, I don't know, they're red wires. But we're going to do that in a second. So then, now I happen to know that further along the line, we're going to get white and green inserters, which also need the fast inserter. So instead of doing a direct connect to the purple inserters, we're going to do a tiny belt, okay? So we're going to put these on a little tiny belt, but we're going to put them from a box, okay, onto a tiny belt. And the belt is going to be tiny. Here we go. And then here we put the purples, okay? And then we're going to grab these from the belt. Like I said, we're going to have green inserters, which feed into white inserters over here. So now we go ahead and get a belt and figure out what we need. Now, I've already messed this up. I know that I've messed this up because I should have had a gear thing here. So what I would do is like push it back, but we're going to be doing this in a simple way. So let's just put that one here. We'll put the gear assembler here, and you can push it back when you make it in your own game, okay? We want to do two things here. So a lot of these things need gears and iron plates. So this belt we want to make, let's make gears and iron plates. Now, this thing is going to put stuff on the opposite side of the belt, okay? So you got to be careful and plan this. So to have the gears on the top side, we need to have the iron only on the bottom side. Now here's how you do that. You take your thingy, split off, and you have this thing and put it here. Or you could do this, but you have to have an opposing belt on that side. You can do it either way. It doesn't matter. I usually tend to, oh, now we've messed it up because now we have stuff on the top and the gears won't be able to output. So we're putting it on the bottom. So this thing will take these gears. Let's just connect this up. Oh, we don't have connections. That's fine. We will get it though. It will be fine. Yes. Good. Okay. Gears are being made and being put on the other side now. This is great. So now this, we need gears and iron plates. So let's go ahead and feed this. We'll feed this one too. And this one too. Wait, what do we need here? Yeah, iron plates. This one needs, that one only needs green circuits. Okay, so we're pretty good where we are right now with stuff. Let's go ahead and just put an assembly thingy there. Okay, so now this thing, it still needs green circuits. So let's go ahead and build a belt with green circuits. Now, because this is going to be a mall kind of thing, we're going to want to have only half belts of different things, right? So we're not going to have a whole belt of green circuits. So when we split off this belt, which we need to get rid of this walkway here. So take 3 spaces. Need 3, okay? Put the splitter, an opposing thingy, and then take it onto the thing. Now, how are we going to reach those? We need long-handed inserters to reach across, and they will grab these items for us. So there we go. Hello? Oh, they don't need it. They just need these. Okay. And then what you want to do is make a box for the different things that don't already have them. So let's put a box here for red inserters. Now what I usually like to do is limit the boxes with circuit conditions. Now circuits can be very complicated or they can be extremely easy. I want to show you a couple of easy ways to limit things. So the first is just connect the red wire to the inserter and then to the box. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to program this inserter to say enable disable, and you're going to enable when red inserters are less than, how many do we want to make? 99? 100? So if we have less than 100 in the box, then it will make. Now, if I have a bunch of extra and I don't want to open the box and just put them in, I can grab it and I can control click it in. But if the box is limited by making it red like this, you can't go past that stack. It's not allowed. So like if I click it, so let's have 7. If I take this stack and I control click it, I have 50 in there and 5 left. So it's really much better to be able to click it just having the circuit conditions. They are more work to set up, I think, but I think it's worth it. Now this situation here is kind of cool. We're gonna connect this to the box to the other inserter, and this one we're gonna say enable if this one is less than 100. Let's have 100 in the box. Now this one we want to say, you know, KoS might want those yellow inserters because, for example, on smelting setups, you never need blue inserters on stone or steel furnaces. You only need yellow inserters. So we're going to need them throughout the game, or at least until end game. So we're going to say if yellow inserters are greater than 50, then move them into the blue inserter box. So this will always strive to maintain 50. So right now, you see there are only 27. So this one is not moving. It's not making more. And then this one is also going to be a simpler limit. We're going to say if blue inserters are less than, I like to have like 200 because I build a lot. And then now we can copy. If you want to, you can just copy paste this setup and put the things in place. You can press Q over the thing. Now this one, we have to limit this to this. We have to change the filter, obviously. And I'm going to set a new number, but it's useful if you have a lot where you have the same numbers. You can just copy paste them. You can also copy paste the condition of the inserter with shift right click and then shift left click on another inserter to copy the combinator condition or circuit condition. So this is the beginnings of a mall, but I'm going to tear it all down because I want to use the blueprint that I have provided in my blueprint set because I know a lot of people, so many people are so excited about it. I'm happy that you like it. I really am. It makes me feel very nice that my work is appreciated and that you're enjoying it because I like doing what I do. I've played Factorio for many years now. Since it came to Steam, which is about 6 years ago, or maybe almost 7. But it's been great and it's been fun, and I've delighted in sharing my thoughts, my creativity, my designs with you because it's fun. It's a fun, great game. I love it. Okay, so let's go to early game, and we're going to go to not early game. We're going back to the root folder. And we're going to go to the KoS Malls folder. And here is, first of all, we want to do a belt array. Whoops, I should have done that first. Okay, that's fine. We're going to place this down. Again, we want to have some room here for some oil stuff. Let's place this down. Okay, we'll fill that in a second. And then again, the malls, the boutiques. I love them. Boutiques are like, you know, mini mall kind of thing. It's good stuff. Okay, why? I copied part of the bus. Oh, naughty KoS, you bad thing. Okay, never mind. All right, well, let's delete this part of the bus. I will try to fix... Actually, I could probably fix it now. Let's fix this. You are watching Blueprint Creation in action. Woo. I'm going to go ahead and just... Oh, I can't, because if I recopy the blueprint, then these are not going to show. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in my save, and we'll fix it later. So first things are first here. First things, actually, we've run out of time. But we will get to these arrays in the next episode because these are going to power our factory on. We're going to be making machines that we can just basically run the rest of the game with. So anyway, I want to say thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time. And enjoy the music!